I'm Claira Hermit. This is In Bed with Claira, and joining me in the bed today, he's a rapper, he's an actor, he's a boxer as well. We know his style. It is Big Tobz.
Yes, sir.
I did it like a boxing announcer.
That was good. I like that still. That was a good
You've got to get used to that.
Yeah, that was hard.
Right, are you ready for this interview?
I'm very ready.
Okay. What do you normally wear to bed?
Boxers.
Do you put clean ones on, or just wear the ones you've worn that day? Don't lie.
No, because I shower before I go to bed, so I put on something fresh.
Put on a clean pair of boxers.
Or shorts, like, it just depends, innit?
You've got to have a lot of pairs of boxers then.
Oh, I got bare.
Are you one of the guys that wears your boxer shorts with your swimming trunks?
No.
Why do people do that? Loads of people do that.
Why would you do that?
I don't know. It doesn't make any sense to me.
Man, like that, man. Then your boxers can get soaked over you. It don't make no sense. Like,
I think it's just maybe sometimes so they can have like the little band out, but that's not cool anymore. It hasn't been cool since the 90s.
You're underwater, bro.
Yeah.
It's not that deep.
What's the most embarrassing thing that's ever happened to you in bed?
Yeah, it's gonna be coming in like -1 second. Not joking.
Minus 1 second?
No, do you know
Before you even
sometimes,
got in the bed?
I've been with a girl that's so sexy that like obviously you know you foreplay and all that stuff, yeah. So before I've even like got there, it's like I'm ready. And I have to just mentally try to say Tobz, like just don't. But it's like I know when I put this thing in, that's it.
What's the wildest thing you've ever done in bed?
What's your definition of wild?
I did this In Bed with Claira I did years ago at a festival. I did it backstage at Reading Leeds. And I had crept and Conan in the bed. And Conan told me a story about him being in a room and there was like some other people in the room while he was doing what he was doing with this girl, and everyone was standing around clapping, saying, come.
Swear down?
Yeah.
No, he must have been gassing.
Oh, I don't know, that's the story he told me.
That's mad.
So that's a bit wild.
Probably one time I was like in a hotel for a girl, and obviously we done a thing, and then like her sister was there as well, and like when she kind of fell asleep, the other sister woke up, but she put it on me basically, and then I was chopping her sister still.
What was the other one?
That was wild, because like raw, you lot actually, that's mad. Like I was thinking to the sister like, raw, you're really.
The other one was asleep next to you?
Yeah.
Well, okay, that's quite a good story though.
Yeah.
Enjoyed it. Thank you for being so honest.
Yeah.
Are you confident naked?
Yeah.
Have you always been confident naked?
No.
And where did it change, and where did that confidence come from?
When I was young, I was quite shy in general. But when I got kind of older, I just didn't care. Like, it is what it is. Take me how I am. And then started getting gym and feeling confident about myself. And then from then, I'm just like, yeah, cool. Take me as I am.
What would be your favourite body part if you had to name one?
Probably the Toblerone.
Is that what you call your penis? A Toblerone?
I keep buzzing for.
But they're a bit of a funny shape.
It's not bad. What do you mean it's a bit of a funny shape?
The Toblerone's a triangle.
My thing is definitely not a triangle still.
Okay.
But there's a reason why. Someone called it a Toblerone before. Not because it looks like a triangle,
right,
but for other reasons.
What, for the length and the girth?
Someone just called me, said, you're Toblerone, and then from another, okay,
Is that where Big Tobz comes from, the name?
No, it's because I used to go gym, and well, I still go gym, but I just got kind of big, and then my friends called me Big Tobz, and I just ran with it, innit?
Big Tobz, and he's Big Tobz.
My name's Toby, innit? So, what's yours?
Can you for what?
Your
my
favorite?
name?
Yeah, your favorite part of your body.
I think I would probably say I quite like my thighs.
Thunder thighs.
I quite like my thighs. Yeah. What are you trying to say? I've got thunder thighs. At school, that used to be an insult.
Really?
But, yeah. When I was at school.
Oh. What the man them was saying as an insult?
Everyone.
Or like, really?
Everyone, yeah. Said my legs are like chicken drumsticks.
What?
They rub together at the top.
I bet they appreciate it now, though, innit?
Now?
You get what I'm trying to say?
Thick thighs save lives and all that jazz.
Man.
Yeah, so I'd probably say that.
They got the thick gal, man.
Yeah,
Love
probably
a thick
say that.
gal.
What's your favourite thing to do in bed?
Like, if I'm comfortable with the person, like, I like a little cuddle, like, just, you know what I'm trying to say? Just
a little snuggle.
Yeah, it makes me feel at peace and home. Yeah.
Relaxed.
Relax, yeah.
How could someone get you into bed? Like, what would be the way to do it, other than call you and be like, hey, I'm at a hotel with my sister. You want to come?
There's not no instant way to like make me come into your bed. Like, you kind of just have to catch my eye some way, and I have to just feel like you're someone I can actually jam with first of all and chill with, and then, yeah.
Then that's when you start sending the nudes.
Do you get what I'm trying to say? Girls send me mad things all the time.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Can I ask you a question? Do people send you pictures of their vulvas?
Yeah, and videos playing with themselves and stuff.
But do they have their faces in it?
Some do.
So
I would never send dick pics. And also, can I make a disclaimer?
Yeah.
Because there's a fake snap here that's like the same name, but they've changed one letter. And they used to go around sending dick pics and all these things and talking to girls.
Probably so they could get stuff back.
Whatever they was doing. And then girls used to DM me on Insta saying, hey, are we still meeting up tomorrow? I'm
it's
like,
not
what?
the real Toblerone.
It's not. There's only one Big Tobz for every app, Snap, Instagram, TikTok. There's only one and they're all verified.
It was a fake
Any
takeaway.
any
He was
other
trying to pass it off as yours.
Yeah, it's mad.
That's pretty cheeky, isn't it?
Cheeky, man.
It's unacceptable.
Yeah, so please.
So okay, so someone would have to catch your eye, and then you'd have to get to know them, and then that's how it would work.
That's the vibe, man.
So the long game. What would make you like run away from someone? What gives you the ick? What is like your nose?
I'm gonna be real, and it might hurt a lot of people's feelings. I don't really like girls who smoke cigarettes, though.
I don't really like guys who smoke cigarettes, to be fair.
Fair play.
It's not for me. It's the breath.
Yeah, so.
And the hands.
Yeah, so the cigarette thing, I'll probably be like, you know, we can be cool, but it's gonna make me kind of be like, no, I don't really, because a lot of people that smoke cigarettes, they smoke a lot as well. So I'm gonna have to, if I'm gonna be with you, I'm gonna have to deal with it, and I don't really want to, innit? Also, like a bad attitude, man. Like if you got a bad attitude, like I'm not really interested. No matter how sexy you look, like I'm just like, it's cool. There's more girls that might have a better personality than you.
What's your favourite forms of intimacy that aren't sex?
Maybe like just like quality time, innit? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like just spending quality time with people, with someone that's special. Like whether we're in bed watching Netflix, like but it's just quality time. Like, and that's like.
What other stuff do you like to do?
If I like a girl, I would want to travel with her like a lot. I love traveling. Obviously, I'll go to the gym, so I don't mind going gym with shorty, like stuff like that.
Ty Logan was just here. What's the worst thing you've ever put in your mouth?
There's, to be funny, because obviously big up Ty, because he actually brought me on his show, innit, the roulette thing, and we had to eat some mad stuff. It's got to be the fish eyeball.
Fish eyes.
Fish eyes, oh my God.
Fish eyes, lamb heart, cat food.
Yeah.
Cow tongue.
Oh, yeah, I had all of that stuff. Oh, it's making me sick now.
You just went for it.
Because I'm a bad man. I'll win. If I go on the show or anything, I'm not going to back down, in it. So I just firmed it still, but it was horrible.
Zodiac lovers.
Yeah.
Have you worked your way through the whole Zodiac now?
What, as in girls?
Yeah.
I've obviously met a girl from every star sign, do you know what I'm saying? But I haven't been with girls from every star sign.
Haven't you? What ones have you missed out? There's only 12.
I can't even stay straight from my head. I've never been for Aquarius.
There might be someone watching who's like, oh my God, he doesn't remember that I'm an Aquarius.
Basically, some girls are complaining that I didn't speak and I didn't rap enough about their star. Those signs are the signs I haven't been with, that's why. So whatever signs on that tune that I didn't rap much about, those are the signs that I've not been.
Do you want to know what your best match is? 'Cause you're an Aries, aren't you?
Yeah.
That means you had your birthday not that long ago.
Yeah, April the 4th.
April the 4th.
Yeah.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
The best match for you is Libra, Sagittarius, Leo, and apparently Leo is the best as a soulmate.
Do you know what, I know a lot of Leo girls and I think they're attractive and we're so cool, which is mad, but I've not actually dated none of them.
You haven't dated a Leo?
Yeah, it's nice, mad, yeah.
You better hope you're telling the truth right now.
Crazy.
Out of all the zodiac signs that you have tried, who makes the best lovers?
Yeah. I don't know if I should say that.
Dun 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 dun.
It's mad.
I'm gonna get you in trouble.
Oh.
You can't lie now.
Probably Cancer still.
Is that who you're seeing now as a Cancer?
Hey, what, can I rewind that question?
You were going to say,
rewind that question still. You had that question still.
You were going to say Aries straight away first of all.
No, because Aries is the sign that I get along with most, the girls wise. That's why.
They're quite fiery, Aries women.
Yeah, but I get along with, I've got good friends. I'm get along with them.
I'll take Cancer because I'm Cancer. So
You're Cancer?
Yeah.
You lot are bare emotional though, innit?
Yeah, I'm quite emotional, yeah. Why are Cancers the best lovers? Tell me.
They're just very they're very passionate and they're very serious about theirs, like about who they're with or whatever. Like they're very committed to that. Do you know what I'm gonna say? So that's why. And they're good in bed, man. Yeah,
but what makes them good in bed? I want to know. I think it's because
you're Cancer. You should know.
I do know.
So tell me, what makes you good in bed?
What makes me good in bed is that I think I know what I want. I think that I've had enough practice to know that I'm quite good at doing a lot of different things. And I would only be sleeping with someone if I really like them, and I take a lot of pleasure in giving other people pleasure.
Oh yeah, that's true.
So,
that's a good point.
I think that's
good, that's really good,
That's how it should work. It's a
Very
two-way
important.
street, isn't it?
Very important.
Can't just take all the time. You've got to just give a bit.
Yeah.
What makes you a good lover?
I think the same thing that you said,
Just going to copy my answers. There you go.
The same thing you said. No, obviously I do like to please my partner. See, I just say what fiery signs, like I'm like that in bed as well. Like I'm very passionate. I'm very you know what I'm trying to say. I'm very I like physical touch a lot. You know what I'm trying to say. So I'm very what's the word for that?
What word?
I just can't think of it. Intimate.
Yeah. Okay. One of the things that happens when I said to you, when I talk to women about sex, is that this word shame comes up all the time. As a man, how does that make you feel? That I think all women in some way or another have experienced shame when it comes to talking about sex, when it comes to like their bodies. Like, how does that make you feel?
But I feel like girls are quite more open about it nowadays. Like,
I think we're getting there, but that's only been like the last few years, and I think there's still this kind of.
But you know, like society's
stigma.
always kind of been like double standards for like men and all that kind of stuff, and it's like women can't do certain things, but for men it's like, you know, it's been like that innit? But I feel like obviously it's good that people are starting to realise that it's not that deep.
Like you just mentioned double standards, so like nudity for men and women, like Instagram, you still can't have a female nipple.
I hear that.
Shame, because they're so bad. And then, you know, like hair.
What about hair?
Like hair, like women are expected to be like hairless or have no hair.
If you got hair, you got hair. If you don't, you don't. I don't. Me personally, I don't care.
You don't care, but I think you're probably like the first guy that would say that you don't care at all, because I think a lot of guys are like, oh no, I don't care, but me personally.
As long as it's neat, innit? Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like, I definitely prefer less hair than more hair, innit? But I don't judge, like.
Do you do a bit of trimming, gardening?
I agree with myself, yeah.
Because
it's just hygiene, innit, really, and just.
But it's not painful, like, and that's the difference. Because like even as a woman, if you shave, then you get like shaving bumps and you get ingrown hairs.
Yeah.
I went for a wax today. Fuck my life. I thought I was gonna die. It's like someone setting fire to my vulva.
Who are you doing it for though?
Me.
You're doing it for yourself,
For now
right?
I am. In the past, no, it wasn't for me. But I mean now I'm not having sex with anyone, but I'm gonna be on a beach and I don't wanna have, like, do you know what? I went for a stage last year where I grew out, like I just left everything. So I had like a hairy fanny, I had hairy legs, I had hairy armpits, and I just didn't care because like I was happy with myself. And then like when it comes to society's perception of that, if I was to walk down the beach with
people
like,
will be looking at you funny, like,
and I just can't be bothered to deal with it. And also the other thing I will say this is that if you when I have got underwear on, then the hair gets like caught, like goes through the underwear and it gets really itchy.
No, but let me ask you a question. So if that's how your thing was, like, do you feel comfortable like that?
What, with a man?
No, like yourself. Like, for example, like if your hair's going through your things or whatever, like, do you personally feel comfortable?
No, it annoys me. It gets itchy.
Exactly. So it's not like it makes sense to.
Now, yeah, but I'm saying in the past I would never even have done that. Like,
okay, I hear
you know, and then I took pictures and I posted them on the internet. My hairy bikini line.
You did?
My hairy armpits and my hairy legs. Yeah, why not?
You're brave still.
Let people know. And loads of people put vomit faces under it, and I lost over 200 followers.
Is it?
Yeah.
You're bold, innit? You're proper bold, innit?
But do you know why? Because I feel like for so long I lived in like this tiny little box with so many restrictions and so many expectations on me that I got to a certain point in my life where I was like, I can't live like that anymore. Like that's not working for me.
You're trying to be free, man.
I want to be free, and I feel like I deserve to be free. And the only thing that was stopping me from being free was my belief system that's given to me by a society, and I didn't choose it.
Yeah.
So fuck it. Okay, on You Know My Style, there's a lyric in there that says...
There we go. But you know my style, I can never eat the pussy, that one.
Have you changed your mind? Because that was quite a while ago.
Yeah, no, obviously, like, at that time when I made that song, I was forbidden. Obviously, like, shortly after I got into a serious relationship, she obviously mentioned that. Like, for the first year, I was like, no, I'm not on it. Like, then eventually it's like, you have to kind of just please your woman and satisfy your woman. Like, you get me? She's got needs, and man, that's just... Yeah.
But I'm glad to see that you've grown up. You know, you're not still in that immature mindset.
No. It's not even, it wasn't an immature thing. It's just like, if you're just raised a certain way, like, and that's just not something you do, or that's not something that you just feel like you need to do. Yeah, but do you know
how many? So when I used to do Heart to Heart, the interview series that I used to do, the last question that I would ask everybody, going down, you do or you don't, right? And the amount of people that were like, no, I don't. And then the amount of women that messaged me saying, yes, they fucking do.
Oh, is it?
So I'm just like, you were all lying.
Yeah,
like, I'm not saying all of you, but some of you were definitely lying.
Yeah.
And other people were so misinformed that they didn't even understand that there was like different like holes as part of someone's vulva. They just thought there was one hole. There was no basic
when I was young, I thought as well. I was like, right, I used to be like, what? I'm not going down where it's a gal piss and red tear that well, obviously you learn as you
also, you put some fucking rank things in your mouth.
I was after anyway.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, if you can put fish eyes in your mouth, mate.
No, it's different.
You've got no excuse.
It's different.
You've got no excuse. But I think it's like something that we've been talking about a lot on this series is the orgasm gap, and this idea that 95% of men like have orgasms like every time they have sex, or almost every time they have sex, and only 65% of women, and that only 18.9% of women can orgasm through intercourse alone. So you've got to step up your game.
Yeah, no.
Not you. I'm not saying
I
you
know,
personally.
but in general, like the man, them, like.
Yeah.
I hear you still. I definitely hear
What's
you.
your advice to them to be a good lover?
Just like, obviously, understand your girl's body, man. it might take time, but at least make that effort to understand your girl's body, and also like try not to be selfish. Obviously, you know as for the man, then we just want to get in there and get out, you get me? But obviously, like, try and just, you know, prioritize your girl and make sure she gets what she wants out of their pleasure.
Can you take feedback?
Oh yeah, 100. I love feedback. I love being criticised because I always want to be better. Do you know what I'm saying?
And what's your opinion on sex toys? The reason I ask you this is because I've spoken to a couple of people recently whose partners or ex-partners were really threatened.
Like, you really got to understand your girl's body, and it can take time in it. So for me, I understand that, you know, like, girls using a toy, it's not like, you can't really take that as an insult or like a diss on you, innit? Do you know what I'm trying to say? And they can still enjoy themselves with you, can still be involved, but sometimes they might need a toy just to, do you get what I'm trying to say? You have to just put your ego to the side, and as long as she's pleased, and as long as she knows you're making an effort as well, and you're doing what you need to do, it is what it is, man.
You said all the right answers. I feel like you've read a Cosmopolitan magazine.
I haven't.
No, I'm joking. Right, we're going to switch from sex now and talk a little bit about mental health. And you?
Sorry,
I've had enough.
I love talking about it anyway, but go on.
But I want to talk a little bit about mental health, because I know that for you, basketball was your original plan.
It was.
And I know it's a long time ago, but obviously it didn't happen. How did that feel for you at that time? Like, when you think, this is going to be my thing, I'm going to do this, and then it's like, meh.
Obviously, I was blessed to have music, so like when I kind of stopped playing basketball, music was happening for me, so that kind of distracted me from the dream I had. But obviously, like, from a kid, I really put like blood, sweat and tears into basketball. So when I look back now, like, if someone said to me now, Tobz, like, boom, if you had a choice to be the most successful artist or be a professional NBA player, I'm always going to choose the basketball.
Would you?
Yeah, I'll choose the basketball. Yeah.
That's how much you love it.
Because basketball teaches you so much stuff, like discipline, focus. Like, it's just it's a sport. Like, sports in general, like, it just teaches you positive things for your life and your health. And like, I love music, but the industry and the world it can be a bit negative at the same time, and it's just a bit of a mad world compared to like basketball. You go there, you train every day, you try to win, you help your teammates. It's just more of a positive kind of thing for me, innit?
Just got to get the ball in the hole. That's all you've got to do.
Not the ball.
Well, I just said it wrong.
Oh, okay, I thought you
So
did
is this an English lesson?
Okay, yes. Say no more.
When it comes to mental health, how do you keep yours in a good place?
I just try to not focus on anything that's not better in my life, like whether it's down to, obviously with the industry I have, you get trolls, you get a lot of stuff, like, especially living in the internet world. So I try to like not focus on the negative stuff and just focus on the positive stuff. Try to obviously surround myself with like people that I want to be like or can teach me stuff, and I just try not to waste my energy on things that I don't need to waste my energy on.
When it comes to music, has there ever been a time that you wanted to give up?
Not really. There's times I just wanted to just take a break from it. It's like therapeutic for me. But when I go studio, when I say what's on my mind on a tune, when I make a song, I love it, innit? So I never really wanted to quit, but there's times where I kind of just fell back, and I just couldn't be asked. It's not that I didn't want to do it, I just wasn't in a place where I just felt like making music.
How do you think we can overcome the stigma of men talking about mental health and emotions? Because there is like a lot of stigma around it. Still, the suicide rates of men are like through the roof and not slowing down. So how can we start to make it so that men can feel more comfortable talking about their mental health? Like,
if I was to sit on here and talk about real stuff that I've been through, like, and not feeling the best and ready to tear, that stuff like that will make other people feel like, you know what, yeah, man's not alone kind of thing. But because we don't really have that, because all of us always try to act like we're tough, like we don't get affected by things. Not a lot of us talk about stuff. Obviously, people recommend therapy. I had my first therapy session like the other day, but I'm trying to actually, I'm trying to say, do some more sessions and that, but just stuff like that, I guess.
I think everyone should have therapy, honestly. I think it's like the best thing ever in the whole entire world. And I don't think that you don't necessarily need to have been through like some mad trauma to need therapy. We've all been through trauma. Like, there's so much
life
shit
is mad, isn't it? Like, in general, so like
Yeah.
everyone's going through something or been through something where they can therefore use therapy.
And it's nice to go somewhere where that person doesn't know you, where they've got no ulterior motive, they're not connected to you in any way, and you can just offload all of your shit.
Everything,
like, that's essentially the whole point. Right, okay, so at the end of this interview, I'd like to play a game. Your mum's not going to like this one. Damn, homie!
Mum, I'm sorry. Big up everyone at Winnie's house as well. That's my mum's orphanage in Nigeria. I love you guys. Can't wait to see you again soon.
That's so cute. Right, we're going to be playing a game that's called, are you ready for this? Dun 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 dun, toy or toy. You look really unimpressed. Right, so you're going to put the blindfold on. I'm going to give you some things. You've got to tell me if they're a sex toy or a child's toy.
Mad.
Okay? Okay, right, you ready? Don't cheat.
I don't cheat, man.
Okay, good. Right, let's start with this one. Okay, you ready? There you go. Oh, damn it! Everyone finds a button.
Vibrator.
It doesn't switch off either. It goes on for ages.
Swear down.
Right, okay, it's got multiple different functions we've discovered. Right, okay, this one. Is it a child's toy or a sex toy?
This is child's toy.
You're right. Okay, so 2-2 right now.
2-2 or 2-0?
You've got one right, one of each, haven't you? You got one right, one wrong.
Well, which one did I get wrong?
No, sorry, you're more right.
I got 2 wrong,
Okay,
get 2 right in it?
Yeah, you got 2 right, okay.
Try to deduct my points, you
right,
know.
this one, child's toy or sex toy?
The fuck is this?
Is it a child's toy or is it a sex toy?
It's a child's toy.
It's a child's toy. What do you think they do with that?
I don't know. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know, but I'm gonna say child's toy.
This is a sex toy.
So, what is that? What is it?
It's some ball. There's these jiggly balls. Apparently, you just pop them inside yourself and walk around. That's what the lady in the shop said.
Right.
Imagine you'd be like this all the time. You'd hear me
That's
coming
mad.
if I had these in. Literally. Next one. Child's toy or sex toy?
Sex toy.
How do you know that one so quick? No comment.
Did I get it right?
You got it right.
Course.
This one is a cock ring.
I know.
All right, chill out.
No, I just say it, innit? I
He's
know
going
what
to
it
do
is.
his own a line of these. They're going to be called the Toblerone. And this bit up here is going to be shaped like a Toblerone. Okay, next one. This is the last one. So far, you've smashed it. You've got all of them right apart from one. Is this a sex toy or a child's toy?
No, this is a child's toy.
It's right. You are a winner. Well done. You won. You won
Really,
at
I
both.
wish we got 5 out of 5, really and truly, man.
You got these. This is what they look like.
I should have known by the kind of.
The jiggliness.
Yeah,
or
man.
The rubber feel.
Yeah,
that you can clean them afterwards.
I just thought you was gonna try and trick me in terms of like the one right and one wrong. That's why.
Yeah, you're
But
trying to
really
go
and
with that.
truly, yeah.
But really, you should have just gone with your instincts. Right, well, that's the end of our time in bed. Did you enjoy it?
Yeah, I did still.
Is it the best
Good
experience you've ever had?
Best, man.
In a bed?
Best.
Now when someone says...
What's your best experience in the bed is with you?
Me, yeah.
Yeah.
It's always. Thanks. I know you're lying, but it's fine. Don't worry about it. Let's go to sleep now. Do you snore?
No.
Don't you?
I just like breathe heavy.
A little bit, though.
It depends. If I've had a really, really exhausting day, then yeah. But on a normal day, I just.
What about if you're
breathe
drunk?
heavy. If I'm drunk, I'm gone snoring.